Hey everybody, this is Chris Martenson of Peak Prosperity here with your weekly update. It is Friday, January 12th, 2017, and wow, global markets are in complete melt-up mode at this point in time. The Hong Kong market, 14 straight days up. This isn't just a US phenomenon. Thank you, central bankers, for igniting the mother of all bubbles and creating this global melt up. It's astonishing what's going on right now. And by the way, Janet Yellen, I'm talking to you. Mario Draghi, I'm talking to you. Kuroda of the Bank of Japan, talking to you. You three are most responsible both for this melt up and what's coming next. Because when this bust happens, I don't think anybody alive today is going to see the end of it, because this is going to be such a disaster when this finally bursts. Guess what? You can't print your way to prosperity. You can't just manufacture money out of thin air. All you can do with that is redistribute wealth, and you can create malinvestment. So congratulations, Yellen, Draghi, Kuroda. You have become the proud owners of the largest income and wealth disparities in all of history. That's something you are responsible for, but not prosperity. You've created asset bubbles. You've created massive inflation in financial assets. So one of the ways that people have decided they want to try and escape this, because humans are clever this way, we're not dumb, we're smart, is through these cryptocurrencies. Now, last weekend on Sunday, we had a webinar around this, super well attended. We had just really fantastic questions. Little awkward because what we were doing was starting at the beginning, but we had some very sophisticated investors on there as well. We're offering another one this Sunday at 12 o'clock Eastern. And if you want to join this one, this is not for the unsophisticated. We're fielding some really sophisticated questions. Mark Rees is going to be our expert on this one. Again, he's been following this space for years, done fantastically well. And to give you a little insight, he named a few coins from last time. He said, I like these. Here's why. Here's some I don't like, including Ripple, which trades under the XRP coin name. That's down some 50% since we recorded that, or close to that. He thinks that one's just a dog, and for a variety of good reasons. So if you want to find out more about this cryptocurrency space and you're on the more sophisticated side, join us this Sunday at 12 o'clock Eastern for the webinar. You can follow this link, click that right there, and you can find out more about how to register for that particular event. As well, you can join us live, or you can register and you can then download it later and watch it at your leisure if you happen to not be available or in a different time zone or something like that. As well, as long as I'm on this subject, hey, we just announced publicly on our website at Peak Prosperity, the seminar that we're holding this year is going to be out in Sebastopol, California. It's in May. That's May 4th, 5th, 6th. That's Friday, Saturday, Sunday. It's going to be great. We're already getting great registrations for it. Not that many people we can take. It's a kind of constrained space. So check that out if you want to come and follow all of that. So look, with the global markets in melt up, it's not too early to begin asking the following question, which is, what do they do in melt down? And this is where I'm really worried that it's going to be bad. And it's going to be bad because this is the nature of credit bubbles. They're easy on the way up. They're horrible on the way down. Nothing can go wrong in this global market, or else we're going to get in a lot of trouble. And of course, something always does go wrong because, hey, that's life. You know, there can't be any rebirth without something passing out of the frame of view. So listen, things go up, things go down, breathe in, breathe out. Our central banks have fallen into this ridiculous idea that we can only just have things go up, and somehow this is all going to work out for the best. Stupid ideas. Janet Yellen, really dumb. Bernanke, dumb. Greenspan, idiot. I mean, you guys, you know a lot, but you're idiots. What Nassim Taleb would call intellectual yet idiots. IYIs. Oh my God, the central bankers are just stocked to the gills with IYIs. Absolutely dumb. So this is a time to begin figuring out how to get prepared, figure out how you're going to respond. Please start saving up your nuts. If you're a squirrel, it's October. It's time to start saving your nuts. Don't spend any money you don't have to. Don't go into debts you absolutely don't have to. No non-productive debt at all. Make your car stretch out for as long as possible instead of getting a new one. Buy a used one instead of a new one. Figure out how to pay down your mortgage. These are all things that make a lot of sense in this particular environment. And oh, by the way, we are seeing signs that the property bubbles around the world are beginning to burst. Toronto, absolutely. That one's a swirl in the bowl right there, but we're seeing a lot of condos and apartments come online in Seattle, so a lot of units available there as well in Denver, San Francisco, you name it. We're starting to see those first signs. Guess what? People who are earning an average of $54,000 per household can't afford houses that cost $1 million. It's just how life works. So that's an example of this malinvestment. So, hey, I'm reporting to you here from the East Coast. I'm in Massachusetts. It's currently raining out right now. We just had an amazing Arctic blast called a polar vortex. It was freezing, so amazing, but now it's 54 and raining, and tomorrow it's going to be 1 degree. So this weather chaos is just part of the game. And you know that one of the things we track, one of the 3 E's, is the environment or ecology. And there, I got to tell you, the data is getting increasingly disturbing. Just reported that 99% of all turtles being born in Australia are coming out female, because part of that species' adaptive response is that when certain things get to be too stressful, they come out with more females than males, but 99% all females. Insects are disappearing, sperm counts are down, phytoplankton's disappearing, all of that, and the only thing our central banks can think to do in the face of clear data that says we have to begin behaving differently is to keep throwing more money into the markets, because, hey, if those go up, then everything's fine. Janet Yellen, complete IYI. This is the dumbest thing ever. History books will be written. You know, the doctor who treated John Wilkes Booth after he escaped from the Ford Theater, his name was M-U-D-D. And since you might have heard this phrase, your name is Mud. You might think it was mud outside in the driveway that you would get. No, it's Mud, M-U-D-D, meaning that his name, even though he didn't know who John Wilkes Booth was, he treated him, didn't know what he had done, any of that, still, your name is Mud for generations afterwards was a disparaging remark, meaning you did something really dumb. I predict that the next century will be, don't pull a Yellen. Hey, what a Yellen. Oh, you know, your name is Yellen. That's what we're up to. And yeah, Janet, I'm talking to you. Really stupid. Running 10 years of emergency stimulus to create the largest set of nested bubbles ever. Dumb. So remember, people, don't pull a Yellen. Be smart. I'll talk to you next time. And it's been great talking to you this time. We'll catch up next week. Bye-bye.